Hello everybody, this is BScout100 and welcome back to some more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Turnabout Serenade. In the previous episode we had... I'm not sure where the previous episode had led off, but I know that in the recent past we had finished up trial day 1 and started the investigation, rather unsuccessfully, in day 2 until this mysterious magician appeared, Uncle Valant, as Suzie called him. So I suppose this is where we're going to be going. At least the game is giving us some hints. So, if you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends that can join in on this investigation. If you like what you see, leave a like. I think I just screwed that up. Wow, my brain is not as put together as I thought it would be. Whatever. Wait, Apollo, don't tell me you don't know about Gramarye. Gramarye? No. But it does sound kind of familiar. Oh, lost life! Lamentably listless lad! Do know not of the greatest troop of magicians on the planet! Valant Gramarye. The name began to surface in my mind. It was the name I've heard on television as a child. You bet you heard the name. He made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park. Oh, and he made all this gold disappear from a safe. And then he escaped from a high-security prison. You said he's a magician? I opened the locks to heart's chained by mediocrity. This is the true miracle of Gramarye. Wait, Apollo? I do remember seeing you on television. A long time ago. Weren't you with someone else, like a duo? A duo? Yeah, you had a partner. Something Gramarye. Yes, Zach Gramarye. A masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining showmanship. Why is everyone so quiet? Daddy. Oh, no way. Upon a time, Gramarye introduced 2 grand magicians. Myself, Valant Gramarye, and my partner, Zach Gramarye. And this Zach he is my real daddy. Trusie's father, a magician. I guess it makes sense. I had no idea. There wasn't much point in talking about it. Not now that he's gone. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm not lonely. I got my daddy after all. And you make me laugh, Apollo. Glad I'm good for comic relief, at least. Not that I see Daddy around much these days. I've been remiss in remembering my reasons for my visit. Reasons. 2, in fact. The first being, of course, to see you, Miss Suzie.
You don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valant.
Sure you are. Not one for modesty, are you? When I encountered you at the Coliseum, the first time in 7 years, I could fain contain my emotions. I wept oceans. And to learn that you now defend against that poor pianist, that blinded boy. It was a hot topic amongst the staff, you know. And defend him you did.
Well, it wasn't all my doing.
I'm his defense attorney, actually. My other reason for coming here today was this.
That's a videotape?
Quite so. A recording of the concert, no less. I brought it for you, Suzie, on behalf of Gramarye. Will you watch it?
Wow, it's almost as good as it was live.
Nothing is ever good as it was live.
So what's the word? Mysterious.
There are more mysterious things going on than her song going on. Way more mysterious. This Valant Gramarye has good reason to be here today. But I wonder what his reasons were at that concert. Anything I can present? What's this? You would ask me for a miracle, free of fee. Then thy wish be granted, thy will be done, thy evidence evicted into the ether. No evicting, please. Are all magicians like this, I wonder? Choose autopsy report, crime photo. Okay. Is that it? Well, let's see. Still nothing at the Coliseum. Her, yes. Anything different unlocked now that... This game does not do well at telling you where to go next. I know, I guess you're supposed to, like, piece it out on your own, but... Hold on. Let's show her the tape. We took a look at your performance again. It was even better the second time. Thank you.
That reminds me. That was an incredible illusion you pulled off.
Illusion?
When you teleported from one stage to the other, remember?
Ah, yes. They hired a professional magician. Valant Gramarye. I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done? I'm afraid I could not. Mr. Gramarye made me swear to never tell a soul. I was afraid of that.
Had to be a magician if you can't keep a secret, you know.
I'm reminded that I wish to speak to you about something. Yes? When I was walking this hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind. It was lying on the floor. Device? Maybe you mean this?
It's been lying there since the day before yesterday.
Might I touch it? I thought as much.
What? What did you think?
This is one of our headsets. Everyone on the staff wears one during a concert. I wonder whose this is. We used it for communication. It would be quite inconvenient should it go missing. We'll hold on to it for you then. We'll give it to Prosecutor Gavin when we see him. Yes, that's best. Thank you.
So I can put it on? Can I put it on? Attached? I'm not some kind of robot, Apollo.
Everyone on staff was wearing one of those headsets. This might warrant some further inquiry. Damn it. Oh, can we present the headset now? Can I ask you about this headset, Lamar? You said that all concert staff were wearing one. That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on the staff had one, of course. And all of the band members too, I should think. So Prosecutor Gavin and his lackeys had them on too, then. They're quite helpful, though limited. They only work within 30 feet or so. After all, they're only for use on stage. And a stronger signal would interfere with the sound system. That makes sense. You'd think someone would notice if they dropped their only communications lifeline. So why was this one lying here? I guess that's it. Still nothing here. Why don't we get a run into Gavin? Okay. Which means Emma is here. Yup. Uh-oh. There's only one person I know who can munch with Venom. Hi, Emma. What are you two doing here? Hello, Emma. You're looking as grumpy as ever.
Oh, am I supposed to be happy? You give me the second degree in court, and Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool.
You're talking about the bloodstain Mr. Letou left?
Mass Department Chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh? But that bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all.
We know that Mr. Letou is really with Interpol.
Wouldn't have found out that without you. I suppose. Maybe that's why the chief gave me these after he finished chewing me out. Said it was my reward.
Snackoos? Are chocolate snackoos popular down at the precinct or something?
I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again. Be my guest. You're not going to find any clues in here. Though I did find something strange.
Something strange? Something strange?
My embarrassment quota for the year, that's for sure.
Well, that was a good thing, right?
How?
I mean, think about it. You don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year. If only it worked that way.
It just bugs me to think that little kid outsmarted me.
Hello.
And it made him even more suspicious now that we know he could see. He could have seen the air duct and he could have shot that revolver.
That's not how it sounded in Lamore's testimony.
You mean her saying she heard Detective Darian's voice at the scene?
That's right.
Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing for once in a while in this country?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Was that true, what you said in court today? You know, about the case. About how everything was happening according to those song lyrics.
The guitar serenade, you mean?
I found the link, you know.
First, Prosecutor Gavin's heart-shaped keyring was stolen. Then Lamore flew through the air. Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar caught on fire, and in the end a bullet took Mr. Letou's life. And he went up to the sky with a guitar. Well, 30 feet up at least.
It is kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence,
I know, and I found it.
You think the same person did all of this?
Don't ask me, I didn't do it.
Neither did I. I couldn't fit through that air vent anyway.
What? You all think I did it?
Sometimes I worry about that girl.
So what did you find?
So little I must have passed over it yesterday. I found it under the sofa.
Ooh. What is it?
Part of some device, I think. I haven't a clue what. Bits sticking out from the end look familiar, so I had it examined. Turns out it's an antenna.
Oh, like on a beetle?
Like on a cell phone. This device must use an electronic signal of some sort.
An electronic signal, you say?
Let's present the earbud.
Do you think you could take a look at this, Emma?
Take that as a no. The rate of chewing is increasing. Better back off before it's too late. Okay. So we got the bullet holes. Look at the way those bullets tore through this thick wall. That revolver really was something else.
I wonder if someone has I wonder if someone as little as me could even fire it.
This little kid in your shoulder would probably put a crimp on your stage career.
Daddy always has stiff shoulders. Maybe that could loosen him up.
Don't even mention it. I'm afraid he might go out and actually try it.
Nah, he doesn't have the guts to pull a trigger, I bet.
Right. That's the air vent with Maki Tobi's fingerprints. What's with the frown?
Can't a girl frown anymore? Is that a crime?
No, of course not. I just meant...
Maki Tobi's fingerprints are on that air vent. Why would his fingerprints be there if he wasn't the shooter?
That's not a question I want to have to answer in court.
Hey, wipe that frown off your face. One stick in the mud per crime scene, please.
Guess girls can frown, but defense attorneys can't. Ain't that right? The shooter must have used that to climb up to the vent.
All this tragedy because someone left a stepladder here.
I don't think Mr. Latou was shot because of the ladder.
You think it was Maki?
I guess. The air vent is pretty small after all.
Does that prove he was at the scene? Did he escape in time between gunshots and us opening the door?
It's one of the biggest, most expensive looking TVs I've ever seen.
Too bad you'll never own one.
Never is kind of harsh, Suzie.
How about for all eternity then?
Same difference. Thanks, Suzie.
Like it's fruit. Fruit, Apollo. Fruit.
Yeah, we know. I heard you the first time. So there's a lot of fruit. I don't want to miss a bit of watermelon.
I know. I'll make it vanish into my stomach.
Better not. They might make you pay for it. If you have the money for that, you should probably repaint the office first.
Watermelons are that expensive?
Could have been imported from some exotic locale for all we know. Okay, Apollo. Right after the shooting took place, Lamore tried to come into the dressing room and dropped her brooch.
I think that fits with the other stuff we know. Do you think the timing of when she dropped it is important?
Yeah, something about it bugs me, that's for sure.
Gaviner's poster.
How many of those did they put up anyway?
Prosecutor Gavin looks so cool on stage. You should learn to play the guitar too, Apollo. You can accompany my magic act.
Would certainly be a novelty act if nothing else. I'll think about it if I ever lose my attorney's badge. Okay.
That's one heavy-duty bouquet there.
I have trouble thinking of flowers as being heavy-duty.
But they call lots of things heavy-duty.
Not flowers, no, they don't.
What about a heavy scent?
I think you mean heady.
What if the flowers were plastic?
It still wouldn't be heavy.
Okay, what if they were made of metal?
What, like a magnolia made out of steel?
Exactly. No, I hope my fans don't start throwing me metal flowers at me.
Right.
A stack of presents for Lamar. Stars always get the biggest presents. You know, you could give me a present, Apollo.
Here, have a piece of candy.
Gee, thanks.
She must not get a lot of presents. Poor girl. Aw. This was the window where Lamar saw the crime from. I wish it was that simple.
Kinda hard to see a crime when you can't see. But she did hear it.
Yeah, but the window was closed.
Maybe she heard it some other way?
No clues here. It's one of those permanent dryers you see in hair salons.
Is that what they're really called? Permanent dryers?
Do I look like a beautician? I just know they dry your hair and give you permanent...
Doesn't sound very glamorous, you know.
Okay, how about a perm machine?
Or you could try more simple like permer.
This isn't a bad game, thinking up official names for things. Not that it makes the name of actually official or anything. Okay. Alright, Apollo. Look, the carpet's been torn up here.
That's the part we did the luminol testing in court.
Luminol? What's luminol? It's luminol. Get it right. I think I said it the first time by accident.
Animal's kind of scary when it comes to science.
Best learn the word and not entice her wrath again. Okay, same thing. Let's take a big look at the gun then. The murder weapon. So it belongs to Mr. Latou.
That thing makes normal revolvers look like water guns.
Mr. Latou was a big man. But how about the person who shot him? Wouldn't they have to be about his size? Carpet. Seeing these mirrors lined up like that makes me feel like I'm really in a dressing room. Look at all that makeup.
Well, I haven't got a clue, and I doubt those are.
Guess she's not into makeup yet. You know, girls don't have to be into makeup, you know. Sheesh. How about this? Speaking for monitoring the stage, it was blaring at the time of the shooting.
It's a pretty old model for such a nice place.
Guess they don't care about the sound quality back here, as long as you can hear it. Not that a loss of fidelity could possibly make that music worse.
Good speakers must cost a lot. Do you have any idea how much a nice one like that size would cost, Apollo?
I don't even want to venture a guess. Probably a good 10 years of your allowance, give or take.
What? But that's almost $600.
$5 a month? Poor Suzie. Wait till she finds out you need to buy 2 speakers for a stereo. Okay. How about the tape? You think you... Nope! I think we're done here for now. Still nothing on stage. Need something to break the ice here. What's this? Oh, screw you. You were part of the audience. Alright. Now what? Back to the detention center? Nope.
I think he said, "I'm sorry, I cannot speak your language. You're very beautiful, fair maiden."
This is why I never trust a translator. He was smirking. He was smirk. Oh no, it's not. He wasn't. Okay. That was just something on my computer to make it look like he was smirking. Oh, God. Something that I missed? Hold on. It's someplace at the Coliseum. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm just an idiot. So I was wondering, that stunt in the middle of the song there,
I didn't see a stunt.
what about a little more vanishing and reappearing?
Oh, that? I guess I'm so used to seeing that happen I didn't even notice.
So young to be jaded. Simple sleight of hand, a petite prestidigitation. A modicum of magic from me to you.
So that's why you were at the concert.
Yes, I was there to watch my trick take to the air. So you're the one who knows how it was all done. Of course, I'm like a deity with the stage as my domain. I suffer no mystery upon those floodlit boards and not grasp tightly twixt my fingers. It is a potent primeval power, I guess. Well, do you think you could tell me how it was done?
Hey now.
Suzie.
That's like totally against the rules, Apollo.
Not during a murder investigation, it's not. My illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also what? Recall that the terrible occurrence happened later.
Well, after my illusion entranced the audience. Oh. Don't even ask, I won't answer.
Too bad for you, Apollo.
Whose side are you on? Aye, Valant Gramarye, now make my leave, Miss Suzie.
There's no need to rush, Uncle Valant. You should stay a while.
I'm afraid I cannot. I may not. I shall not. Been asked to assist with an analysis so I shall slink back to the scene. So you'll be at the concert venue today? Correct. If you would call on me, come to the Coliseum. See you later, Crocodile. The whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye, he turned to walk out through the door, normally.
Well, there you go, Apollo. Let's get cracking.
Right. Valant Gramarye. Got a few more things to ask him. Foremost among them, that bit of magic that made Lamora disappear. And how he knows Suzie and her real father. Okay, there we go.
Just an idiot. I never presented the tape to him.
Oh wait, he would probably be at the stage.
That song. Isn't it the one Lamar was singing?
Yeah, you're right. The Guitar Serenade.
Wow, I'd love to do a show on a stage like this.
I'd come to see that.
The house is full, and as one, the audience sighs with wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air.
Not bad. Wait, are you a magician?
Oh. That's right, I was a magician, wasn't I?
Some dedication. Speaking of magicians, if it isn't Miss Suzie, and indeed it is.
Uncle Valant.
What exactly are you doing here? Take real responsibility in the task undertaken. I'm inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss, miss.
The Lamar teleportation illusion. Ooh.
Should anything go wrong, it will reflect poorly upon me and my troupe. As I went about my exacting examination, I happened to notice that piano. And I remember that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Hey Apollo, maybe Uncle Valant can shed some light on this whole thing for us.
Sure. Why not?
I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. Lamar's vanishing act was your illusion, right?
Indeed. The Purple Prosecutor petitioned my performance. At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear, like a dream." Like a dream. Yet what can I work with on a stage meant for musical endeavors? There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorceress acts. It was a challenging task, so I accepted.
She disappeared from the top of the tower.
But in order to move, you would have had to use some sort of secret tunnel. People come to me because I am a professional among professionals. My illusions are custom made for a time and place. Now, because of the murder, all eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of Troupe Gramarye are concerned.
So you were in here checking up on your check to make sure it went well?
And it went well, it did. Now, speaking of pianos, that piano over there troubles me. Troubles you? Why? Why? Why do you ask why? I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself, thanks. I will in a minute. I know what you're thinking in that head of yours. Gramarye, yes, you say. I recall seeing him on television. Something of that sort. Actually, yes, you're right.
Wow, he just read your mind, Apollo.
Or everyone tells him that and he makes a good guess. 20 years ago, a young magician, a genius of his time, came down among us. His name was Valant Gramarye. It was he who began the great Troupe Gramarye. At his prime, not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was. do have a vague memory of something like that on TV. Yet several years ago, that time came to an end. My troupe pulled a vanishing act, yes. Cries for magic no longer heard. The TV screen a barren waste, stripped of illusion.
That's not true. I still went to all your shows. Like that one in the parking lot down at the supermarket.
When you start playing supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble. We hold our stills at these small venues, always awaiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise up from obscurity, onto fame's shining stage once more. I do this not only for the magic that is Gramarye, but for my partner. Your partner? You mean... Yes, Zach Gramarye, Susie's father. Before he disappeared 7 years ago, there was no name higher than Gramarye in show business circles. None. I will see us return to glory. I, Valant Gramarye. Our founder, Magnifique Gramarye, was truly a genius, a work of miracles.
I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little. How he made that whole jumbo jet go, what happened to the jet again?
Apparently someone who doesn't remember as well as they thought. Of all the would-be magicians who came to his doors, Zach and I had the talent. In no time at all, Valant and Zach were shining stars in the Gramarye crown.
Cool, huh? And Zach Gramarye was my daddy.
Now that Magnifique and Zach are gone, I have but one wish. Let it be I, Valant Gramarye, who brings the Gramarye miracle back to the big stage.
I'm rooting for you.
Miss Suzie, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skill by my side.
One skill coming up.
How do we manage to get this off topic and in case so quickly all this time? Let's examine the piano real quick before we wrap it up.
That's one big piano. I've never actually played one.
Huh. Should get Mr. Wright to teach you sometime.
No good. He can't play either.
I kind of feel bad for the guy now.
Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back. This could be the debut of a prodigy.
Ew.
Did you make that noise just now? Let me try again.
I think that was the C or the B key. Unless she was playing the black keys as well, then I have no idea. Well, I should. I do, but like I would need to hear it in slow motion.
You know, I think something's stuck on the piano. Time to take a look under the hood.
Huh?
Look, this was stuck between the strings. Looks like some kind of switch.
Someone must have thrown this into the piano. Interesting indeed. But we must end off this for today. In the next episode of Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, because yes, it is I, Valant Gramarye, that is now voicing over this commentary. We're going to continue the investigation. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.